The Great Macaroni Adventure. Once upon a time in a kitchen far, far away, there lived a bowl of macaroni named Mac. Now, Mac wasn't just any ordinary macaroni, he was a curly, twisty, adventurous macaroni with big dreams. He dreamed of being more than just dinner. He wanted to be a hero. One bright sunny morning, Mac woke up in the pasta drawer and yawned. "Today's the day," he exclaimed. He wiggled and squiggled his way out of the drawer and tumbled onto the counter. Just as he was about to leap off to start his grand adventure, he heard a voice. "Hey, where are you going?" It was a spaghetti noodle, long and stringy, lounging lazily beside the sauce jars. "I'm off to be a hero," Mac declared proudly. The spaghetti noodle raised an eyebrow. "A hero? You're just a noodle. You'll end up in a pot of boiling water before you can say Parmesan cheese." But Mac wasn't listening. He was too excited about his mission, to rescue the cheese from the evil clutches of the refrigerator king. You see, deep in the chilly depths of the refrigerator king had stolen all the cheese, leaving no toppings for the pasta in the kitchen. Without cheese, pasta meals were bland and sad, and that was a tragedy. Mac couldn't let that happen. He started his journey across the counter, dodging forks like ninja stars and leaping over spilled flour like a track star. Suddenly, a wild spoon appeared. It stood in his path, twirling menacingly. "Where do you think you're going, little noodle?" the spoon asked, spinning in circles. "I'm off to rescue the cheese," Mac said bravely, puffing out his macaroni chest. "Not if I spoon you up first." The spoon lunged, but Mac was too quick. He twisted into a loop-de-loop and zoomed right past, leaving the spoon tangled in a pile of napkins. Mac raced across the counter and finally reached the edge, where he saw the giant door of the refrigerator looming before him. With a mighty leap, he landed on the handle. He tugged and pulled until, creak, the door opened, releasing a cold blast of air that nearly froze his noodles. There, at the back of the fridge, sitting on a throne of butter, was the refrigerator king himself, a grumpy pickle with a tiny crown. "Who dares to enter my chilly kingdom?" the king boomed. "It is I, Mac, the bravest macaroni in the land. I've come to rescue the cheese," Mac shouted, puffing up again. The refrigerator king laughed. "You? A noodle? What can you possibly do?" But Mac wasn't scared. He took a deep breath, rolled his twisty body into a spring, and ping! He bounced straight toward the cheese shelf. The king tried to stop him by throwing ice cubes, but Mac dodged them with the skill of a noodle ninja. With one last bounce, Mac landed on the cheese. He grabbed it and began his daring escape. But the refrigerator king wasn't giving up that easily. He chased Mac, slipping on spilled milk and tripping over vegetables, but Mac was too fast. He zigzagged his way out of the fridge, cheese in tow, and slammed the door shut behind him. Back in the kitchen, the pasta drawer erupted into cheers. Mac was a hero. He had saved the cheese. That night, he and his pasta friends had the cheesiest, most delicious dinner anyone had ever tasted. And from that day forward, Mac was known as Macaroni the Brave, the noodle who saved dinner. The end.